time for us to prove a point. It was time for us to like go crazy. Let's show our ball. And at home, it didn't happen. It was a very, very like lackluster performance from Real Madrid. If Benfica scores that game early and Otamendi doesn't make that mistake, it would have started to put a lot of pressure on Real Madrid, and it could have got real difficult. So for me, this is a team that Real Madrid, I tell you guys this all the time, man, they only play when they need to. And this game, they didn't really need to play because they were always ahead. Like they were ahead going in, then we scored. They scored right back, so they were still ahead. They didn't need to play. And when they don't need to play, they don't play. They only play when they need to play, if that makes sense. So I don't know if it's a lack of motivation, a lack of whatever, but as a Benfiquista, I can tell you at no moment, even though we lost 3-1 on aggregate, was I scared of Real Madrid. And I think every Real Madrid fan watching, if you're a real Real Madrid fan, you can agree with me on this. There's not going to be many teams that are scared of y'all. And I know Jude Bellingham's out, and I know Mbappe's out. I know all that's out, right? I get it. I understand, right? But there was never a point of this game where I was afraid of Real Madrid's attack or afraid of Real Madrid in any way, shape, or form. I knew that if a goal was going to come, it was going to come off of a beautiful individual play or a counterattack. And Tomás Araujo, young kid, 20-something years old, goes into a 50-50 ball with Valverde, which probably he shouldn't because he's the last center back. He should probably just let Valverde bring the ball down. The 50-50 ball falls for Valverde, and Valverde puts one ball in, and Vinicius Jr.'s 1-on-1 against Rubin and against slow Otamendi, who's never going to keep up. So Benfica's goals they suffered today. One is a horrible pass from Otamendi from the back to the midfield, which gets intercepted. Tchouameni scores a phenomenal goal. Two, Tomás Araujo jumps into a Valverde 50-50 ball falls, and a through ball to Vinny, and it's over. Two center backs making a mistake, leading to Benfica, getting scored on, right? And then in the front, Rafa has a back heel, misses goal by inches. Rafa hits the crossbar. Benfica has opportunities. Schürrle is having his way with Trent. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because Benfica can't score goals. So what I get from today's game is that Real Madrid and Benfica are two teams that need a massive amount of help. And I'm not saying when Jude Bellingham and Mbappe come back, everything's going to be solved, because it's not. It's not going to be solved when they come back. That defense is atrocious. And when they play a good team offensively, a Man City, anything like that, they are going to struggle massively with any of these teams because their defense is so... Guys, I say this from the bottom of my heart, and I hope Madrid don't get fans don't get mad at me. Look, I'm a big Benfica. We just lost 3-1. I'm speaking to you guys like there is not, like, I'm not, there's no salt, there's no upset, there's no sad. I never thought we could eliminate y'all. Let me say that again. I never thought that Rubin would score that header and we would beat y'all. I never thought we were going to play this game. I never thought Benfica could get here. Benfica's 7 points behind Porto. Benfica's out of the Taça de Portugal. Benfica's out of the Taça de Liga. Benfica's out of the Champions League. I never thought Benfica could get to this game. So just being in this game and watching Benfica Real Madrid, I was happy with that. And then after what happened in game one with Vinny and everything, I was no longer happy to watch that because I feel like there was just more to this game than football, right? It just was way more. The stuff with Vinicius Jr. should have never happened. The punch to Valverde's face should have been looked at better by UEFA. Prastini's suspension should have happened quicker because regardless of whichever word he called him, it's still a massively offensive word, so he should have been suspended much quicker. But UEFA's taking their time with it. I get it's investigation. This didn't get swayed by the drama between Vinicius Jr. and Prastini. It didn't get swayed by that. It got swayed by this. It was two bad football teams at the moment that went into a game and both played pretty bad football. And there was an individual superstar, Vinicius Jr., that was able to separate the two teams. And an individual superstar, Tchouameni, Courtois. Individual superstars, and we've been saying this for 2-3 years with Real Madrid. Individual superstars are carrying Real Madrid. And it's not as a unit, it's as a carry of these players. And Vinicius Jr. swings Real Madrid into the round of 16, and Benfica goes out of the round of 16, out of the playoffs, because of Otamendi and because their defense can't hold up against anyone and not play a ball out the back poorly, right? So another thing I want to touch on with Real Madrid is, and I can speak on this because Carreras played for Benfica for so long. If you guys go back to my video with Carreras, I told you guys that Carreras is going to be phenomenal going forward. You guys are going to love him going forward. And he's pretty good defensively, but he leaves massive gaps. If you watch the game today, lads, there was constant amount of gaps down the right-hand side. And this is why I legitimately don't like Mourinho as Benfica's coach. I am watching the game at home. Guess what? Mourinho was watching the game at home, right? He's seeing it on the TV. right? So now he knows. He's seeing it on TV. And I know you can just make a phone call, bro. You can call the call, so the calls can call downstairs. Something can happen. How Luka Box does not touch the field. A player that is incredible on the 1v1 off the right wing, that played for Sevilla, that played in La Liga, a guy that is extremely good speed on his feet and has goals in him, is surprising to me. Because Benfica had an opportunity where Paredes was leaving so many gaps to put an actual right winger on that side to take advantage of Paredes' gaps, and they never did it. Instead, they left Rios or Arsenis, who are center mids, going out there, and Didic running up the field consistently. They never put a right wing. Guys, Benfica never went for it. Like, I'm going to say this, like, I swear to y'all, man, it's like Benfica almost went there so they could just get out of there without losing by a lot. Madrid fans, you have to understand me, bro. They made substitutions after the 80th minute, pretty much. Crazy.
OPIC is an open source LLM observability and evaluation platform used to track, evaluate, debug, and improve GenAI applications. OPIC gives you the power to move.
Luka Box, incredible right winger. Luka Box never touched the field. Absolutely never touched the field. He never put a right winger in this game. There was never a right winger on this in this game. No substitutions offensively. Sudakov, nothing. Nothing happened until the 80th minute. It's legitimately like Mourinho was just like trying to get out of there without getting a booty spanked, without getting belt to ass. I don't know what it was, bro. But I'm telling you right now, bro, this is why I cannot stand my Benfica. My Benfica went into this game and allowed Real Madrid to dictate the game to be a boring, slow-paced game, and they never went for it because they acted scared of Real Madrid. Brother, you were going out of the Champions League no matter if it was 3-1 or 8-1. You were going out regardless. So for me, watching this back, I tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, I don't like it from Benfica. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. I don't like how we approach the game so without a right winger. I don't like how we approach the game after the 45th minute. I don't like how we played out the back. I don't like Otamendi. I don't like our goalkeeper. I don't know how else to say it to y'all. I say it consistently about my Benfica. My Benfiquistas watching this, I hope you guys can somehow understand me in any way, shape, or form. My phone is blowing up, so it's probably mad people on social media. It's actually not. I'm not really getting many on social media. Yeah, man, I don't really think there's much to say. Madrid fans, you guys deserved it. You guys deserved it all around. And more importantly, these games for me was more of a human thing. Asensio, I hope you're okay. And I hope you come back from injury as quickly as possible. And then with the Vinicius Plastini thing, whatever was said on that field, whether it was, in
from crab na na ukuru
me crab no na mesere me wo fabi
Mame with top 3 strikers of all time.
Asamoah Gyan. I would advise any connect to be say, baby atna grow
Kumasi Beboa.
Because I can't almost oh chama, as well can me I'm saying with no regret.
You don't know these streets like we do.
For and saying that mean me a time say no offer. Say offer gym massage ni we no. Na offer say ohia bibi ebetimi de na call cloud na de ne be call top no bo se omo blog live bi o ho a betimi aya amana no fa se ne ma nkunturu ho na ne fa blog no ehu fa ho omo hu fa ho a fa ladies and gentlemen, show some love to the one and only Nana Sampo Vigilante. Hey, what for pound there?
Of a log out.
Oh, I love you. Also, what for I was out serious was your day. I would never cool.
We do, yeah, man.
I was all log out. Milia, what's first and foremost before ever 12 years, so congratulations. I don't know, and a Yemeni like. I like your content so much. If you are looking for number one fan, I like your content so much. I make sure that be a few and now they take you for. And our story is really different, diverse. There's a problem we are seeing. I was a report problem. How did you come up with that concept? Where then a bar?
Chama, media fans say, "Na me chat content. No man, yeah, be na." Last week you go shoot you Medina. Ti you na ye bafi no. And na Ghana o twame no was kala. We have five different type me ya we say be pick am start be no what the idea ne buy. Me say I say what they say who say with my can be bu ka no ma. I'm master na ahia de. When I was okay, so I didn't share you na with the church you na yeah first time here.
Okay.
Ti o let carry me am say that year comes Mama ya na ni patera ko ya de me ko na de nyin na bla me. Hello. Na de bani ni bodu makarim. What did I know?
Olóòní kakra bẹ sọ tí a sẹ́wọ́n ní yìí.
I was a BD. Miss yeah, 3 hours. I did. Yes, I buy. I'm pound. No call. Better 20 minutes in one hour. Come on, me because 2 minutes better.
Me now the one. I can't even do
it.
Yo, and from Medina.
I swear.
It's who said Afro car now, Kasa.
I said then you should first yeah yeah Juma personal Juma.
Wow.
Yes, na pa. Na ya faka. Turam pa you fifi and pa be 8. You ba do fi na ba 5. You be try say 30 content.
Wow.
Na na pussy ma ko say within 2 weeks we we need na me video bi wa say ta de ba ko na e she me am me be post video the whole week ni. Na I change next week. Next week is different.
It's day be at least back there.
Day be back.
Back the other man.
But said those on the phone so I be me 2 and 3.
It's the infant say, oh, start free here, apps and here now start free, Yankasa. Me dear, me touch you Facebook. Facebook na me touch you one of me who content. And I me follow Facebook into one of the beer. It's my download be cry Facebook or Facebook download that trip beer.
Wow.
Phone so I am.
Oh, me father me shall say from TikTok.
TikTok and now.
I don't know that this video no. Me post me you post few videos in first na you post anko. But that video na try video you know. You post video at 8 p.m.